Welcome to NRT Safety Consulting. In this video, we'll be covering the safe storage and handling of compressed gas cylinders in Ontario construction projects, referencing the Occupational Health and Safety Act and Regulation 213/91. First, it's important to note that only a competent worker can use or handle propane on a construction project, as per the TSSA Technical Standards and Safety Authority. A record of training, ROT, must be readily available and accessible at the project. These certifications are valid for 3 years and demonstrate that the worker has received proper instruction on the safe use and handling of propane. Let's start with Regulation 41, which states that a combustible, corrosive, or toxic substance must be stored in a suitable container. This ensures that hazardous materials are properly contained to prevent leaks, spills, or dangerous reactions.
Sudden release of compressed gas can turn the cylinder into a missile with energy to shoot through a cinder block wall. In one reported incident, a damaged cylinder penetrated 2 sheet metal walls before becoming airborne and exiting through the roof. The tank reached an altitude of 140 feet before falling back through the building's roof a second time. When a steel cylinder becomes a projectile, it can move with great force, at high speeds, and in unpredictable directions, with the potential to cause serious or fatal injuries.
Moving on to Regulation 42. Subsection 1 specifies that a storage cylinder for compressed gas must be secured in the upright position. This reduces the risk of the cylinder tipping over, which could damage the valve or cause a dangerous release of gas. Subsection 2 requires that the control valve of a storage cylinder, unless it is connected to a regular supply line or hose, must be covered by a protective cap secured in its proper position. For example, on a forklift running on propane, the valve should be positioned at 12 o'clock to reduce the risk of leaks or damage during operation. Subsection 3 mandates that a storage cylinder shall not be stored inside a building, reducing the risk of gas accumulation in enclosed spaces. Subsection 4 states that no storage cylinder for propane shall be placed closer than 3 meters to a source of ignition or fire. This minimizes the risk of explosions or flash fires. However, subsection 5 makes an exception for handheld propane equipment, such as tiger torches, which are exempt from the 3-meter distance rule due to their portable nature in specific use cases. Under Regulation 43, subsection 1 requires that a flammable liquid or gas be stored in a building or storage tank that is suitable for the purpose. Subsection 2 limits the amount of flammable liquid that can be stored in a building or structure on a project to 1 workday's normal supply, unless it is kept in a container suitable for the specific hazard. This reduces the volume of flammable material on site, limiting the potential damage in case of a fire or leak. Finally, Regulation 44. Subsection 1 mandates that hazard identification signage meeting the requirements of subsection 2 must be posted in prominent locations and in sufficient numbers to warn workers of the hazards present on the project. Clear signage ensures workers are aware of the risks and can take appropriate precautions. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to NRT Safety Consulting, on the rise and strong.